Hopefully. We should have audio now. Hello. Give it a few minutes for the stream to catch up. I can't. Hopefully you should all be able to hear me now. Let me know if you can't. If you can, I should say. I'm guessing you can hear me now. Hello, G-Force. And you're going to get feedback. Hang on. Let me just mute that. Right. Get rid of that. Right. Hello. Right, what I've got for you today is another eBay purchase. Just gonna crack on and get going because I'm kind of want to see what's in this. Well, I know what's in it. It's a 1X, but I want to see if I've got scammed again. Bought it on eBay. Paid £50 plus postage for it. Made an offer. I was really happy with the, really confident with the purchase until I looked back at the pictures, and a bit of self-doubt, but we will see. So I haven't even opened the parcel yet. I wanted all of this on camera. Just in case. Thank you very much, Ivan. It's well packed. It's definitely well packaged. Now, the first pictures I saw of this, well, the listing stated it was overheating. It didn't look like it had been opened the first time round, but it did the, when I went back and looked, had a little bit of a closer look, it looked like it had been opened, but somebody may have tried to just give it a clean out. Well, that's not a good sign, is it? Yeah, right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flick you over to the other camera. Make this a bit easier for myself. Find me, where's my cursor? You see what I see. Now this is a non-working one. Hello, Lee. Nice to see you. This was Uppers Parts, Spares and Repairs, and they've stuck bloody warranty labels over it. So they know they've put it up as an overheating, so they know somebody's going to open it up to try and repair it. Hello, Tabs. Nice to see you. Yeah, so they've put stickers all over it. So, oh, that's probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. I don't know why they needed that many of them, but ooh, why have I just lost HDMI? Bear with me for a second. Right, there we go. Just bear with me for a second, guys. My monitors have just wigged out on me, so I've lost all my all my screens that I had set up. There we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I think at my last count, I was at was it 86 subscribers. I'm probably about 87. So I'm only 13 subscribers off 100, which is not bad, I don't think. Right, plug this in. So this was supposedly overheating. So let's put the capture card on. Power's on. Well, that's not a good sign. Beep on, beep straight off again. Another bloody sticker. So, let's open it up and have a look. I don't know why they needed this many void if removed stickers. This is probably going to be a no fix. No, it's headphones. And they put one of them right over the top of the is that audio out? Oh, infrared out. Oh well. Let's see what we can do. This looks like it's been opened before because it's got a I hate these with a passion. Well, that's not going to help. There's looks like water damage. No, I know it's not an overheating issue. Description on eBay was overheating. I may just, you know what, bit of a shit, but I'm probably not going to get my money back now I've taken those stickers off, but is it worth sending? After seeing the water damage there, hang on, let me see if I can get this on camera, because I'll use this as water damage on that front USB port. All in there. It's all over the case on the inside. I dread to think what the boards, the Wi-Fi and the front panel board was. Let me see if I can bear with me for a second. Just going to have a look if I can bring up the listing for it. Get rid of that. There we go. yeah, I I don't know whether it's worth going any further with it or just, I suppose I've got it this far, haven't I? Let's hope. But absolutely no mention there of I have done, Lee. Plugged it in. It's literally a beep on, beep off. This front light doesn't turn on, which is not an issue. I've got a replacement 2 boards, but hang on, let me just keep my hands away. I don't want to. Doesn't even. And I don't know whether you're going to be able to hear this, but kind of all it is at the end. Kind of scuppers me stream a little bit. Yeah, this is the thing. They've put the stickers on it, but they've turned around and gone, you're going to need to repair it. It's what I'll do is I will take. I want to have a look at. I'm intrigued. I'm not going to strip it down. I just want to. I actually want to see what it looks like, because this has got me curious. Yeah, there's. It's almost like it's had milk spilt on it. What, in a minute. Why does that not want to? There we go. Doesn't seem like it's been a. Well, that power supply's No, I'll bear with me for a second, because I've got the listing up. The original. I'll just show you. No, why is that's the wrong display? There we go. Right. From that picture there. Hang on a second. 402716. Yeah, it's the same console. But from that picture there, it doesn't look you know, like it had been opened, and with the description. And now there's more pictures that seem to have been added, because it was literally that picture, first one, that one, you know, in the sides of the console, but that one's been added afterwards. So yeah, let's have a. No, keep doing that. Let's go a little bit further. Thing is, I wouldn't even say it, to be honest with you, in the state I'm seeing it at the moment, I wouldn't even say it would be worth the 30 quid. It's like, it's almost like it's had milk spilt on it. Thing is, if it's, I wouldn't be bothered if it was, you know, if it turns out that it's fixable. There's a bit of corrosion on the back of, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, a little bit on the back of there, which could be the reason why that's not working properly. It does look like it's been opened, but or attempted to. There is G-force, but the thing is, it says for it to work, it needs to be repaired. Well, obviously, if it's overheating, it needs to be taken apart. So they can't use the whole, all, you know, security seals. Because they're not legally, they're only enforceable for a manufacturer, for a warranty seal. They can't, you know, they can't claim to be, yeah. You see the white flecks all over the desk. I definitely think this is a milk spill. No, I don't mean that they have to do them after sale. G-force. I probably I misspoke there. What they've done is I made an original offer and they wanted 50 for it. Wasn't happy with the offer, and then obviously with having the issues with that other one I had on stream that had the disk drive missing, I decided to make another offer on this one. So I made the offer, they accepted, and then I noticed after I'd made the offer that there was more pictures added. So it wasn't before I'd actually bought it, it was between me making my first offer and the point of them accepting the offer. Now, it could, you know, could I have missed parts of the pictures? Possibly. You know, I'm not going to say it's completely. With regards to the only bit that I noticed that was different was from the picture that made me think was that bit being cracked, but it doesn't look like it's cracked to the point where they've actually managed to get the console open. They've possibly attempted to, because it's like taking the metal cover off. It was very it was firmly in there, put it that way. Looking at the state of that power supply, I've got one over there that I'll throw in because I don't trust that. Oh, well, this has definitely never been apart. I left, no. Ooh, crusty. Yeah, we've got a short on the 12-volt rail by the looks of it. I can. Tell you what, you'll have to bear with me. Back in 2 seconds. Just had to take care of some business. Right. Evening, Stu. Is there anybody that I haven't said hello to yet? No, I think I've caught everybody. I will try and be a bit more conscious today of the chat, because I know that was one thing that I, you know, I missed a couple of times the other day. But let's see. Get this board out. Not liking the look of this HDMI, not HDMI port, USB port. Here's my screwdriver in hand, and I'm using my fingers to take the screws out. Yeah, I definitely don't think this console's been apart. I'm wondering if they took the bottom plate off and went, oh, and then decided that they weren't going to touch it. And they were just going to sell it. Hello, Mr. Bridger. Evening. Yeah, get this board lifted out of this casing, and you can see how bad it is. I just hope it hasn't gone through. I hope it's salvageable. It would be nice. Definitely something. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to. Nice and can't tell whether that's corrosion or milk. Well, it's supposed to be an overheating one, but no. Looks like it says it looks like, well, I say water damage. It looks more like milk damage. Pop this. Yeah, no, I'm just going to just bear with me for a moment. I'm just going to take a couple of pictures. I don't. Oh yeah, of course it's not a short on the 12 volt. I know, yeah, it's all right, but it's not bloody. This camera's not wanting to focus for some reason. I don't even know if this is going to be worth it, because there's a lot of damage on this board, and I mean all of these components are probably going to need replacing. All of this area, so this whole section, you've got all these RAM chips looking a bit funky. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see this very well. Let me get some tweezers so I can point to it. But here, got it's here and going under, and it's also all around the points as well. And if you look, this is it's everywhere. So I think this is a I'm gonna chalk this up to I'm gonna put it back together. I'm gonna open a case with eBay. I'm not even gonna entertain this one, I'm afraid. There's me it's a shame. Take pictures and clean afterwards. Oh, to be honest with you, I'm literally going to do a return on this one. I'm not even going to... I'm just going to reassemble it. Not a cat and hell's chance am I doing anything more with this one. I've got a donor board that I could use to repair it, but I've already, you know, I've spent a little bit more than I normally would on this console. Even for, you know, one that was supposed to be an overheating issue. I don't then want to be spending, you know, 5-6 hours going around the board replacing components for it to still not work, because this is milk. It's... Well, I've got pictures of the inside. And I have got... And I will take... Before I put these parts back on, I'll get pictures. To be honest with you, CG, I wouldn't trust any of the parts off of it. The whole thing's been covered in what's like milk, and I would never feel comfortable about putting any of these parts on a customer's console. Why the hell won't that go back in? Yeah, I've checked the serial number. It all matches up with the one on the listing, but you know, if I was making the YouTube monetization money that Phil makes, for example, I might look at trying to give it a repair and stuff like that. Or you know, but I'm just getting started in all of this. I've not got tons of spare cash for things like this. It's only every now and again I'll do it. I'll be able to buy in something like this. I've been lucky that I've managed to get 3 in the past week, but I thought I need to try and get a bit more content out there. And 2 of the 3 consoles have been scammed, so I did truly get scammed on this one. Maybe I'll learn, or maybe I'll get scammed again. Hey, Danny. I get what you're saying, iFix consoles, but even then, to be honest with you, I'm not one of these. I'll quite happily put second-hand parts on somebody's console. I'm not one of these that has to be brand new, you know, like they do in garages and stuff like that. But also, with saying that, I won't put anything in somebody's console that I wouldn't have put in my own. And so if I won't put it in my own console, then it's not going in a customer's console. And to me, this is just this is just full of issues. Don't get me wrong, power supply could be good, the fan and heat sink, the hard drive, wherever I've put that, is probably the one thing that's lasted out of it. But to be honest with you, I'd rather just go, nope, back you go. Oh, and CG, I don't have enough subscribers or view time to do the whole monetization thing yet. So I think that's why I don't have a donation button. Hello, find it, fix it. Or, as Phil calls you, Fifi. Hello. Only thing that worries me about doing another return so close to doing the last one is eBay going, oh, well, are you sure it's not your fault? But what I'm going to do is, as I put it back together, just get some just 1 second, I've got to mute my mic a second. Sorry about that. It was just me, little boy, wanting his charger for his phone. Now everything's not where it needs to be. Oh, Fifi Pie. Ah. Oh, the bloody thing doesn't want to go back together properly. There we go. Oh, yes. Plastic bar in front of the fan. Thank you very much. Yeah, don't want them telling me that I've not included anything. Don't want them pulling that stunt, do we? It's the... I get it if you're selling a working console. Put security stickers on it. You know, if it's a working console... Sorry, I just had a bit of a brain fart there. I've not even put the boards back in. I knew that. You know, I get if it's a working console, put stickers on it so customers know that not to open it. When you sell a console for repair, oh, I've put the plastic back in. You know about the one at the front? Yeah, that's back in. Chapter live and not top. Right, hang on. Check your... Well, send me a message in Discord then. Check PayPal. Give me 2 seconds, DJ. Just make sure this isn't on camera. Right. Thank you very much. I can't show this on. This is not going to show up on here because it's too bloody bright. There we go. Nope, still not. See if I can't turn this down any lower. There we go. Don't know if you can see that. Thank you very much, CG. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for the donation. I much appreciate it. Oh, I'll definitely be disputing it before I do anything. But I don't even like the way that... I'll definitely be disputing it before I do anything. But yeah, if you want to send me an offer, more than welcome. It's just... Oh, which reminds me, you making that donation, CG, thank you very much again. But there was one thing I was going to say. The last one you made on one of my streams, I have managed to get some soldering iron tips, some fine ones off AliExpress. They should be arriving soon. And I also put it towards one of the new fancy UV curing lamps that everybody else seems to be buying. So I thought I'd treat myself to one of those. So yeah, thank you very much for that one. And thank you very much for this one as well. I really appreciate it. But yeah, no, I really appreciate it. Um, it's one of the reasons I like this. Yeah, but usually what Lee gets is grief from Tabs when he's spending money. Which is something I didn't ask him earlier. Oh no, he mentioned it to me yesterday that I think she's given the go ahead. He hasn't had to grovel too much. For his new camera, but yeah. Oh. Issue with the console? A shit ton of liquid damage. You know what? Let's chuck a couple of screws in. Not there. Get things to stay in place a little bit better. Hard drive is causing me issues. Not doing very well. No, it's alright. I'm getting things in place and then something else is moving. So it'll would help if I put the lid on the right way round. Right. Well, it seems to be bent, but right. Really does not want to go. Have I got the fan in the wrong way? That's not going to help. There we go. That's better. I think I've got it. There we go. I'm not bothered about it being perfect, just as long as it's together. It's a through screw F. I'm guessing that's a through one as well. That's those two. Still getting used to the screw placement. The issue with the console, well, it was supposed to be a overheating issue, PewDiePie. Turns out that's a load of BS. It's, call it liquid damage rather than water damage, because it's clearly milk that's all over it. It's fucking disgusting. Here's me trying not to swear, and there I go. It is absolutely disgusting. It's minging inside. I thought I'd open it up just to see how things would go inside, but no. It's heavily corroded, and to be honest with you, I think the customer can have it back. He's more than welcome to it. Or sorry, not the customer, the seller. Luckily, I've got all the video evidence. But oh, you know what? It's not even worth me putting those back on. Well, that'll be getting sent to the customer tomorrow. Yeah, well, it's beep on, beep off. And to be honest with you, the amount of cleaning and component replacement it probably needs, it's not worth trying to fix it. Paid too much for it to be a donor board, and as I said earlier, I wouldn't feel comfortable about using those parts on somebody else's console. So they will be getting a case opened against them. So the one you bought today, is that the one you were on about in Lee's stream? Oh, I paid 50 plus postage for it because it said overheating. Oh, may as well carry on going for a little bit. Right, got a 20th anniversary edition controller. Should actually connect this up to what do you call it before? Just to check. Customer states it's got analog stick issues. So let's find out. If you want to, I bet I'm using the wrong connector there. Clever me. Just bear with me for a second, guys. I need to find a cable. Right. Why can you never find a USB cable? I've got tons of the things. Tons of them. Okay. Bear with me for a second. Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Just mute my mic for a second. I need to go and find a USB-C to USB-A cable. Won't be long. Right, that's me back. Before I do anything, let me just have a look up. Yeah, let me message the seller in that. I'll have a chat with them. But I'm going to go for the partial refund. What, this looks damaged? It's meant to. It's got lines in the actual, it's got impressions in the casing. You're on a G-Force, these lines here is part of the design. Bear with me for a second. USB device not recognised. Bloody typical. Right. Well, since I'm not using my capture card at the moment, capture card can come out. What is it? Right, hang on. Oh, it'll work now. Right, you just can't see the controller in frame, that's all. Doesn't like the extension, USB extension I've got. Well, there we go. We've got one that's completely out there. And that one's not too bad. But the customers asked me to replace both analog sticks anyway. Sorry, just had a bit of a brain fart there. So happening a lot today. All right, where are we? Design, yeah, I see that. How many subs? How many subs needed to get to the donation button? To be honest with you, I couldn't honestly tell you. I think it's about 900. Open that up. I've got 88 subscribers at the minute. And you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So, and I've noticed I seem to be getting a decent boost from doing live streams. I get a better boost from live streams than I do from my videos at the minute. But let's see what we've got in here. It's 4,000 hours. Yeah. There you go. Just so you can see. And I've just realised you can't see anything that I'm actually doing with this controller. $500 gives you the community tab. I believe you can sort out donations at any point using stream elements. All right. To be honest with you, I'm still really new to this whole streaming thing. I'm just at a point where I'm not screaming at the computer because it keeps disconnecting USB ports, which all right. I just assumed that when it says monetization, that's the tips as well. The donations, yeah. Oh, too worried about those. But yeah, no, it's a shame I haven't got a better quality camera. This one always seems slightly fuzzy. Absolutely stunning case. I think it's not the best quality, but oh, it's one of these ones. Yeah, had a bad experience with one of these ones a few weeks, about a month or so ago. Can't even read the model number on that. Suppose I better get me my equipment turned on so I can actually work on this. Where is Phil anyway today? I've seen him on Discord a few times, but I've not been around that much. No, it's not that one. Why can I not find the right? There we go. Ah, well, I've got a. Wait for a second. I've just lost the bit. Throw an email address or stream elements and then copy paste link to donate. All right, I'll have to have a look at that then. Because to be honest with you, I just assumed that it was the same. No, I think. Oh yeah, they've got to invite you. They've got to send you the invite into your email address. I've just thought, have I actually got? Um, um, I've just thought I've not actually got any analog sticks for this here. Oh, right. Well, oh, this stream's not going very well today, is it? Bear with me for a moment, guys. I'm really sorry about this. The analogs I've got in are the PlayStation 4 ones, PS5 controller ones. So I'm going to pop all the bits. Probably don't need all those. Pop all of those in there. Because there's nothing I can do with that controller until my analog sticks arrive tomorrow. Because I wasn't actually planning on touching these on stream today. So sorry about that one. I've got these ones. The ones that I use for PS4, PS5 controllers. But I find, although, yeah, they work and I don't tend to have an issue, I don't tend to... Oh, you mean the potentiometers at the sides? Thing is, I'd rather do a full swap, and the customer is paying for a full analog stick swap. And I've got some arriving tomorrow. I'll do that on for a video. But I have got a controller I can work on. I will do. Will do, Lee. I'll have a look. But I have got one controller I can do. This one is a Elite Series 2. It says it again, it's the analog sticks. Not that you can see this. Right, let's do that again. Oh. Yeah. They're not... Oh, there's a lot of... But yeah. So. I don't think... Are the pots the... What have I done with them? I thought they were different. I thought they were different on PlayStation. Tell you what. I may regret this. Luckily, I've got a not that you can see anything that I'm doing, because as per usual, I'm forgetting to turn screen display off. Right, I've got a controller that I am willing. It's my controller. I'm willing to sacrifice if this goes wrong, because it's parts at the end of the day. These wires off. Yeah, the last time I did one of these boards, it was the the Lee. I was going to do the Elite 2, but I'll go back to this one and I'll try the pots with the PS4 pots on this one. Sod it, let's do an experiment. I'm not going to kill this controller by doing this, so it's alright, a little bit of back and forward, but sod it, let's do this. I have once used it on, where's my, it's in pieces again because I'm constantly taking it apart and putting it together, but it's an original OG Xbox One controller. And I've used the PlayStation 4 pots in this, and it works absolutely fine. Hello, Wayne. Let's swap these pots over. Loosen them off a bit. They're horrible. Where's me? And me solder socket. Right. Don't know how clearly you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just looking at clearing out the ground holes. Oh, the through holes. Hopefully make this a little bit easier for myself. on them as well. Might help if I don't turn it off. Help if I actually turn the airflow up a little bit, might help. There's one. And there's the other one. Do this one. Get them all and those two came off a bit easier. Put things down. A bit disappointed about that 1S. That be up. There's one. Got one to clear up, but well, a couple of the holes to clear. But yeah, it don't look too bad. I will say I am extremely happy with the, well, I'm happy with the new computer setup. does need a few tweakings. It's running only on 8 gigabytes of RAM at the moment, which, to be honest with you, when I'm doing something like streaming, it's using like 80% of that, which is not good. Tell you what I'm going to do. Let's get this set back up again. See if we can get a better, clearer view of what I'm actually doing, because that top camera's bloody useless. Right, oh. That's better. Get more light on here. And get us in focus. There we go. See a bit more clearly as to what I'm doing now. It's currently running on 8 gig of DDR4. The motherboard can handle a maximum of 2666, and I want to upgrade the RAM to at least 16 gig. That's going to cost me, for second-hand RAM, it's going to cost me, I think I worked it out, about 40-50 quid. But that will come in time. It's, to be honest with you, as you know, she seems to be handling the stream. It was a, to be honest with you, the PC was an absolute freaking bargain. And I hate trying to take these off. There we go. We've done that in the first place. But I've seen some in CEX. I think it's they're 8 gig sticks each, and they're about £22 each. So I'll see what happens in the near future. There's a one. There's a 2. Yeah, DDR4 2666. The highest this motherboard will run, according to the thingy that I downloaded. I actually downloaded the manual because I actually think this computer was a pre-built by possibly, well, it's definitely a pre-built because I've seen the sticker on the back. But I've got, I think it's 2 4 gig sticks in there. It's definitely 2 DIMMs. Got a PC for a bargain and swapped it for an exporter. Yeah, the PC that I picked up the other day, Fifi. Fifi Pie. I saw it on. Still got bloody solder in it. Saw it on Facebook. It was up for 150. The guy obviously wanted rid of it as quickly as possible, which I don't mind. I turned around and went, "Is there any wiggle room?" He went, "Oh yeah, 130. I went, "Well, how about X amount?" And I paid 120 for it. Because to be honest with you, that's all I had available. No, the mother. What I mean, yeah, but you can't. If the board will only run RAM that's 2666, if I put something in that's say 3200, it's not going to run it, is it? Sorry, you're not even looking at the part that I'm working on currently. I'm just trying to clear this. Probably help if I actually turn my work around. I'm not fighting with it. Hello, Phil. Where's me? Ah, right, yeah. It's alright. It's slightly cheaper as well. I say slightly cheaper. It's about fucking £8 cheaper per DIMM. Well, that solder wick's nicer. Hello, Vladimir. Oh yeah, I know it'll still work, but I don't see the point of paying the extra £8 a DIMM for 3200 speed RAM if it's only going to run at 2666. That was what I was thinking. Just trying to get these potentiometers in place. I've got feet. There we go. Do is just clean that little bit of flux off. Those clicks still sound good. So See if I can get a bit more light going. That's a bit better. Can actually see what I'm doing now. Can't wait to get me proper scope set up and everything when it arrives. Well, when I get it all sorted, that is. Be nice. I've got the mount all set up. Got a few little bits left to do with the mount. Got to order some more bushings to increase the diameter of the pipe for the fittings to the wall, but getting there. Just need the scope and the camera, and you guys will get better views than what you're currently seeing. You. Hello. Right. So I give this a scrub. Get this. Got to admit, that's probably the easiest swap I've done on these. Right. That one. Not too happy with that one. Just bear with me for a second. That's a bit better. That's better. Ooh, I got the bridge there by the looks of it. Oh, we're good. We're good. What we got to do? Yeah, totally agree with you, Wayne. We do need to find Jaden. Been worried about him for a week now, because normally he's in and out every couple of days. He may have a couple of days off, but, and to be honest with you, it's nothing to do with the fact that I want to get the microscope off of him. I am genuinely concerned about the lad. Ooh. You know, as I hope to be, us to all be with anybody in this community. Well, some of us can afford it, GeForce, and some of us can't. There we go. Right. for those of you that don't do controllers, and I'm sure Lee's probably told you, these two little fucking... Right, hang on. These two little things are an absolute nightmare, the Wi-Fi antennas. I learned a couple of weeks back that to make sure they're freaking connected, because they'll short on anything. Ended up having to buy a whole new controller to replace the one of the customers that I broke. There we go, that's that attached. I'm going to test it like this because I want to see how we're... Ooh, crunchy. No, those potentiometers do not like that. Don't like the crunchiness. That side to side's fine. You can't see anything that I'm doing. I am just trying to better. It's all right. When I put it together, the potentiometer, these white parts are catching. So all I'm doing, so it seats properly, actually on the. Got you focused in further up, haven't I? There we go. I'm literally, I can do it looking at the camera, but bear with me for a second, guys. I may actually have to. I'll come back to that one in a moment. I may actually have to call it a day on this controller because I'm going to have to wait for the pots to arrive, because I don't think these are wanting to play ball. Use that one for now. Find another one in a moment. Yeah, no. I'm going to have to wait till the proper pots arrive, because I've got some coming. They'll be here in a day or two. No. Can't get that off now. Right. Yeah, for some reason these potentiometers do not like to work with these sticks. They're literally just gumming up. Sorry about that. So I've got some of these coming anyway. They should be here in the next day or so. So I will do that as originally planned. Get with the rotor, get both. There, I think the oh, hang on, plastic bits have melted slightly there, because that way is fine and that way is fine, and then this one same, because it's absolutely fine that way, but I've even got a lot of tension there, so get rid of that a second. Yeah, to be honest with you, I've almost drove. No, you haven't, Vladimir. There's still people about. But yeah, no, so what I will do is, as I said, I've got some coming. The customer's not in a huge rush for it. If he's upset, I'll do what I do with every other customer, that if they've got to wait a couple of days, if I've got something that they can borrow. So, for example, hang on, let me take the scope off, because I know there is some people out there that don't have items. So I've got a controller. I've got a cheap nasty one as well that is usually the one I do, but I'll quite happily go if they need it back the same day. Oh, you know, it's for my child. Well, I've got a replacement that you can borrow until yours is fixed. So I will, once those pots arrive, I will get them fitted, because it's fine on that one. I just think it's the actual little white bits that are causing the issues, because a lot of problems was due to shorted cap. But not to fear, I have got other things I can repair on this screen. Just bear with me for 1 second. Hello there, sorry about that. Just ordering something. Right. Okay, so Elite Series 2. I've got find me Spudger. I have actually got the pots to do this one. Got the still can't see them. Got these off Lee the other week. Only thing I hate about these controllers is getting inside of them. Didn't see. Did it? Oh. Um, no, got that. No, I don't want that. Open that. Wanted. There we go. Right. Sorry. Just trying to absolutely hate removing these. Right, what was it? There we go. Why do they have to freaking glue these down? Yeah, go on, do the old out everyone tag again. Oh, hang on. Come here, you. Hang on a second. See if people paying attention. I don't know whether they'll see in a minute. Here we go. Hello. You don't want to say hello? Oh. Okay. You're a good girl. I say bye-bye. Put you down now. There you go, everybody. All right, just a random interlude there. Well, I'll put you back onto the right camera. Not that I think anybody's paying attention to the fact that there was a kiddie on screen. Oh, an hour and 40 minutes and not a lot achieved. But we will see. No, not having another one, Phil. iFix, how did you know I had 3 cats? Oh no, trust me, we are not having another one. After the stress we've gone through trying to introduce this one to the dogs. Never. Yeah, no, I've Lee, I've got the ones that I bought off you the other week. I've got 2 of them left. So oh, I had somebody asked me if I'd might help if I actually remove that screw, not just the cover for it. If I would uninstall an analog stick, put a new one on with the those mod boards, and put the mod board back on, because he replaced the analogs. He put the mod board on to fix the drift, but it didn't fix the drift. And it's like, right, okay. So he thinks by putting a new analog stick and the mod board back on, that it's gonna what do you call it? Suddenly magically fix it. I said putting a new analog stick on would probably do it. All right, Phil. Cheers. Thank you for coming along. Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw my little 1 minute 40 video using fitting normal screwdriver attachment to get these off. Works so much better. Cats are all right. To be honest with you, cats are easier than dogs to have. Cats, all you got to do is feed them. They pretty much take care of themselves apart from that. Yep. Right. Get these cables off. I will go and reapply some fresh solder and flux when I come to put it all back together. But for now, not too fussed. No, not that one. This one. Hopefully this one's fixable. Well, not fixable, but I don't have issues. But these ones, I'm going to completely take them off and stick them back on again. That needs to go in with that one. Every time. Put those back on in a moment. Right, bring the scope back up. Not that you can. Let's adjust this so we are in a better position. What I am going to do is go around and just add a bit of leaded just to make these easier to come off. No, that one. Don't have to be huge amounts, just enough to mix it in, as they say. Across. Pop the never get them to come off properly. Oh well. Don't know. Interesting PCB. Yeah, right. Started off as a one off Amazon. Let me take the scope away for a second. Yeah, started off as a one on off Amazon, and it was a similar leg to what these are, but it was only literally this long. So you could hold boards this size, but if you wanted to hold a PCB for a console, a motherboard, it wouldn't work. So I went out and bought some aluminium box. Oh, it's not bot, it's used channels, 2 of them, and created a bar from it. It was cheap, it was cheerful, and it works. Yeah, I do want something like what Wayne and Lee use eventually. You know, I ordered them ages ago, magnets off AliExpress, and they never turned up. And then trying to get the money back was a nightmare because they were like, oh, well, it shows that it's in the country. What do you mean, hold my mouse again? There you go. Is there something? That's how I always hold the mouse. What, you mean like that? Or you mean? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Where's me solder sucker? Oh, you think I'm holding it like that? Hang on. You thought I was using my other hand? Oh, no. There we go. Can't do it that way around. Is it the camera angles or is it your eyes, Wayne? Clear out as much solder as I can beforehand. I don't have to hit it as hard with the hot air then. But on these ones I do like to replace the whole pot. Well, whole analog stick. About to lose me I think I'm actually moving much from there, but we will see. One second, guys. That'll do. Hit it with a bit of hot air and we'll get these popped off. Just a little bit something for a little bit, very small amount of leverage.
Daddy, you want this?
Yes, please. Thank you.
This?
Thank you very much, wee man. That was painful. I would, Wayne, but he'd take over and end up doing a better job than I do. Ooh, spicy. Just does not want to seem to That's not going to help. Got the board off the holder. Hot board at that. Ah, hot board, spicy board.
Why so spicy?
Right. Really struggling to get these off today. Never have a problem with these dropping off. Well, not. When Jack was about 3.5, 4 years old, I think he was about 3.5. We had a broken toaster in the garden. Just out back in the gazebo, and he decided to pick it up and take it apart, which I'm really not bothered about. He then decided to put it back together. Funny thing was, when he put it back together, it worked. Which TikTok was that you saw, Wayne? There we go. Starting to go. Finally. There we go. And it goes a hot fucking puff. Yes, well. What's that? Why are you so... Why are you sorry, Vlad? Sorry, I'm trying to watch the chat and not that you can see what I'm doing, because even the hot air is going to be in the way anyway. I lose Claire. All's clear. What's all clear? I'm going to say my German's not. I obviously didn't do a very good job of mixing the leaded and unleaded solder in these. I have never had a problem getting these bloody pots off. Well, saying that, I don't normally have it such a low temperature. There we go. It's hard concentrating on more than two things at a time. Yeah, well, let's see if we can get this to there we go. Would help if I was using the right airflow and temperature and stuff. There we go. No, stay away. Don't want to burn kitty. Right. So that's both removed. Before I do anything, I'm just going to quickly remove the residual of old ports. Not a lot. You can see what I'm doing. Just these just where the port attaches to the board, just so it lies flat again when we replace it. And let's clean out these holes. I think I might need to replace the tip on that iron. Yeah. Hold on, wait. You know, I absolutely love this solder wick. It is absolutely brilliant. I have never known so. Well, it's the first time I've used it, and I'm worlds different compared to what I'm used to. Hello, Jessica. That's a bit clearer for you. There. I think it's that one that's causing me the issue. Drop a little bit of leaded in there, see if we can get the temperature to come down a bit. Well, melting temp. Yeah, there we go. Just moment. Dashboard. Just give this a quick clean and have a look and see how those holes are looking. Now, what have I done with my bottle of IPA? If anybody can... oh, it's right next to me. No, that one's not. That one's not. Need to go back over them. I think not quite clear. A little bit fresh flux. Really does not. I want to whip that away. Just, wake the other iron up. I don't always find the solder sucker works on some of these ones though, Lee. I have. Actually a freaking awkward bits where it's what? Let's get a bit of this one. Not that you can see it. It's not actually too bad, to be honest with you, Wayne. It normally works a treat, but for some reason, everything seems to be going to shit today. See if I can get these to go from the other side. Actually, there's oh, I don't know. Heat in the board. Hopefully this one will go soon. It looks like it's dropped down to the bottom of the hole, so right. I tell you what, they don't do a half bad job at wicking away the heat, Lee. I'm guessing there's a decent sized ground plane in these boards. Right, got a bit more. You'd have to ask Lee about that iFix. It's not a. I wouldn't have the foggiest as what it does, what it's for, but sure, Lee would be willing to. Yeah, these shocking, these ground holes. Give me a second. I know I've just literally cleared half of these out, but There we go. It's the stupidest amount of solder that's actually left in these. Ah. Yeah, that board's hot. Alright, having a bit of a issue here. There we go. iFix consoles question, Lee. A couple up. The pad in the centre, you know, the one that's the, what is it, 9 or 12 dots? What exactly is it for? Or is it test points? I am, Lee. I've got it 440. Right, it doesn't help my hand shake quite yeah. I think we may have got it. Yeah. That's better. Right. I've got the fun job of doing the other ones. No, that's an old one. Where's the sugar? Right, I will figure it out in a moment. Oh, please say I haven't done what I think I've done. No. It'll be here somewhere. Right. Other end of the board. Sorry you're not getting to see much at the moment while I try and get these through holes clear. Bit of a pain in the backside at the moment. I don't normally have this much of an issue. Don't think you can, Vlad. It's only I would do that in Discord if you want to post a link. Okay, maybe I need to invest in a new solder sucker. I think this one, I've had it a few months. It's starting to give up the ghost now, I think. Oh, there we go. They all look clear. Before I do anything, I'm going to give this a good clean up. So let's just see if we can get a better. Yeah, will do. I'll to be honest with you, I'll see what the seller says, and then I'll go from there. Okay, maybe I'm starting to lose my temper with these now. There we go. That's better. Oh, you know what? Let me turn this. Yeah, let's get rid of that scope for a bit. Fine. At the moment, I'm just going to be trying to give this board a bit of a clean because there's quite a bit of flux and stuff on it. So, good spray down with some IPA. Or when you get it in a cup, some
Spicy.
water. Right. I'm missing one of me, there it is. Just go round and line the legs up with the old bowls. Make sure they're all in the right places. Still don't think I've removed enough bloody solder from somewhere. Mr. B, hello? No, get that side of them. There we go. No, and I've still got freaking solder in one of the holes. For God's sake. I think somebody was trying to tell me that I shouldn't have been freaking streaming today. I'm just having a few issues getting the analog stick to actually all line up. It doesn't want to do what it's supposed to freaking do. Ooh, ooh. That's most of it. There we go. That's one in. I've got it here. Let me see if I can get this hole cleared out without having to fire up the bloody hot air station again. Okay, that's it sorted. We'll soon find out, I guess. Oh. That's not good. Dad. One of me ports is missing a pot. Is Lee still about? I could have sworn they had both their pots on. Oh well. You tell it. Oh, for God's sake. through hole that didn't clear properly. Elite Series 2 controller that needs new analog sticks. Just I've been getting a few issues with, which is pretty much the same as what I've been having with everything else today. Issues. Just trying to get this last little bit of stuff. Probably take that out of there, might help. Yeah, wondering why it's getting freaking warm. What's the heat from the hot air? And the soldering iron and everything freaking else. Come on. There we go. Right, that's those in. There must have been a pot. Hmm. I'll see if I've got another one of these in a moment. Steal a potentiometer off of it. There's one. Those are the dog ones, can go in then. Let me see what we've got over here. No. Steal this one off this other one for now. Oh, definitely missing a potentiometer. Right. What do you want on camera again, do you, madam? Meow, meow, freaking meow. Really does not want to go through that hole. I am really not having any freaking luck today. Maybe today's the day to give up and try a stream another day. that's why. Right. Let's see if that makes any difference whatsoever. Sorry you guys can't see at the moment. Well, there's not a huge amount for you to see. Oh, fighting with this. I never have these problems usually with controllers, but for some reason I'm having nothing but issues today. Oh. Right. Get that through hole clear. Cannot fucking do it for some reason. Oh yeah, no, I'm not complaining. I may have to turn a fan on in a moment because it's starting to get a little bit warm in this office. I can't open the window fully because little fluff ball likes to jump out of it. Give us a second, I'm just going to get some airflow in here. Oh. Alright, what's that? Oh, right. Oh. Right, I've got one stubborn through hole that I just cannot get the Yeah, no, I know, Lee. Just where was I? Right. No, I'm not gonna be able to find the bloody ground hole, am I? That's better. A little bit of cool air, just. Yeah. heat on it. Sorry, taking off a small piece. Freaking roll is not getting heated. Get back on that. I'm going to have to flood that with some more leaded, I think. Yeah, never in the 12 months I've been doing controllers have I had so much issue getting one through hole empty. Never been this hard. Bloody middle hole better not be filled now. Is that just flux? No, I think that is just flux. There we go. Finally! Remember next time, make sure I flood the holes properly. Really does not like that leg. Sorry that you can't see what I'm doing at the moment. Let me move the camera out of the way. Not that you can see much more from up there, but I think I might need to readjust that camera and move it down a little bit. Finally, right. Now that's that sorted. Get this back out. It's back up here. Looks on. I normally hold I normally have some flux on the whip, but I don't know, just recently trying to get the fucking ground holes cleared on these is a nightmare. Right. Flux. And get some solder on the iron. I could probably do with getting some new tips, to be honest with you, but oh wait. And bit pressure on the ground layer, on the actual analog stick. Well, we drop a little bit of solder. I can find the other ground leg. Probably would help if I actually looked at the screen that the microscope's displaying on rather than trying to do it by eye. A little bit more on that other one, and then we'll check to see how level this is. Oh. Yeah, normally something like this is literally about 20-minute, half-hour job, and I'm good. I don't normally end up spending this much time. We'll get there. I've got to admit, I don't get how Phil does it, constantly talking all the time. I'm just going to give that one a little bit more. Probably a bit too much looks, but and then we do the same over on this one. All I've got two fingers under the port, supporting it, just making sure that it's lying flat against the board. And then let's have a look. That looks good. It's good enough. Don't know if you guys can see that, but it's give these a clean up, and then give it a test. Now I am not going to put the controller all the way back together. I have learnt from that. Actually, I am going to get the iron in there and just let those flow down a bit more. I'm not happy with those. It's better. Actually flow the solder into the ground bags. Yeah, I know, it's good. Just touching up the pads, I know. Right. Housing. What do you mean by that? Enough is enough. Blood. What you mean, me faffing around? Yeah, I get it. Just pop those motors out because I'm not going to use them for testing. I literally just want board and this part. Now, last time I did this, it wouldn't work properly without this being in here. I literally just want to have a look and see how these are doing. Now, the problem I've got is my extension doesn't seem to want to work, so this is going to make this fun for me. Yeah, okay, Daddy. Cheers. It's all right. It's the fact that he's tagged me at the end of it. A little bit of adjustment on them. Not going to be able to see much while I'm doing this. No, that's gone off. No, it's gone way too the other way. Oh, what have I got to do? Hang on. I think I may have just buggered this pot. Yeah, I'm not doing very well with this today. So I need to change. It's going the wrong way. Yeah, this is definitely a fine knack to this. That's not too bad. Now to try and sort this. It's the reason. Right. Just gonna have to pop this out and just pop this board back out for a second because I'm having issues with one of these pots. I think it's out of position. It's no good it being in the wrong place. Right, hopefully when I get this back in here and plug it back in, that pot looks a bit better in its location. I might get a more normal reading from it. If not, I will have to change it. Close up at the right solder points. Hang on a second, Lee, I will do. Oh, I'm having problems with the right stick solder points. Bear with me for a second, Lee. Is it because of those? There you go, Lee. It's not because those ground that. So what you're thinking, Lee? Or are you on about? Because that one's fine. It's this pot here that's giving me the issues. It's oh, how do I explain it? Personally, I think it's the pot I've used. It's not. I don't know how. I've taken a pot off of another Elite Series 2, and it's analog stick, and I just don't think it's agreeing with this. That seems a bit better. Right, it wasn't going. Yeah, I've just realigned it. It seems to be sitting better. I had to remove it originally, Lee, because it was playing up. It wouldn't. The whole analog stick wouldn't go in on one. Possibly not. Hang on. Let me see if I can get this in focus. That looks mangled now. Let me take that rotor out and see if I can replace it, because I think I've mangled it, to be honest with you, Lee. You know, when you do the adjustments, right, hang on. I don't know. You mean that's supposed to stick up that bit there, Lee? Right, let me whack the capture up. That's in there. Right. It feels better anyway. No, I actually think it's that I'll be finding another one then. Right, this is my last spare pot that I've actually got for this Elite 2 controller. So, well, spare rotor. So, if this doesn't work, I'll be ordering some more. I've never had this issue. I'm wondering if it's the that's better. Not much, but it's closer. I'll need to adjust it, but I will do that off stream. That's that's 3 hours. Right, let me get rid of the scope and the display capture and my workbench. Oh, leave that out of the way. Well, I've sorted the rotor on it now, so I don't know if you actually saw it. It's closer to the center. I'll do the fine adjustments and that off cam, because to be honest with you, I'm getting a bit tired and I could do with the usual coffee, those good bits. Sorry, I was just sorting my screen out so I can actually see what I'm looking at. But yeah, I've got the top rotor working now. Quite possibly it's a lot better. Oh, give me a second. That's it. There you go, Lee. I don't know. Oh, no, would help if you can see that. compared to what it was at the minute ago, Lee, it's actually a lot closer. To be honest with you, it wasn't the original potentiometer part, you know, the green part that goes on the side, that came with that pot. So it didn't. I'm wondering if it just didn't like it. I've just taken another port apart, and I personally just think it needs a bit. I'll give it a bit of fine adjustment. You know, bring it back up into the middle. I'll get it there. I'm done for the day. Well, done for the stream. I'm absolutely shattered. Been running around today, but find the mouse cursor. Yeah, no, I appreciate everybody coming along. I'm sorry I haven't achieved a huge amount. It's been a bit frustrating today. After my last stream where I managed to fix something that, to be honest with you, the BPON, well, not even BPON, the complete no power, I wasn't expecting to fix that. So yeah, that was good on the last stream. So it's kind of good stream, not so good stream, but it's learning, getting there. And hopefully soon I'll get some more stuff in. I'll done with those. Break it. Yeah, I will calibrate it. I'll give it a little bit of a tweak. Normally, if it's as long as I've got 0.0 on the stick, I'm not too worried about the last couple of numbers. I know there's some people out there that like 0.00 then a number before they call it good. But I don't see the point of that. Bear with me for a moment. Pull my chat over so I can actually see what's being said. I personally think it was just that rotor with that potentiometer, because I will be honest, I took it off of one of the other ones that I knew didn't have, one of the ones that came off the controller that I knew didn't have an issue. So the potentiometer is not too bad, and I just think the rotor didn't agree with it. Well, I'm not officially a Derby lad. I wasn't born here. I was raised here most of my life, but I wasn't born here. I was actually, funnily enough, born just down the road from Wayne. Probably shouldn't really be showing a cigarette on stream, but never mind. Yeah, no, I was actually born in Huntingdon Hospital. But no, oh, and yeah, I'll either get my money back for this, or I will quite happily swap it with iFixit, because that's the second console and it's getting shocking. Yeah, Lee, no, I literally, as long as it's 0.0, I'm happy with the rest. Because at the end of the day, that's, you know, if it's 0.01, that's a one, you know, I know what I mean. But, oh, one thing I will, let me just turn that off so it's not shining light. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see this. Oh, I've not got the clamped into the wall properly. Let me just turn my camera a bit. You'll have to excuse the mess. But the scope arm is in. I need to attach it at the top to the wall so it's a bit more secure, but the setup's getting there. As you can see, I need a little bit of work getting that side sorted, but it should be all good and done. So part of the donation that CG made today will go to the camera that I'm buying, hopefully off of Lee at some point in the near future. But yeah, no, that's me done for the day. I need to go and switch off. Nice cup of coffee. Go and put 3 papers together. Sit down and chill. And I will probably see you guys on Discord later. Please don't forget to like it. Like, subscribe, you know, the usuals. Share. And I will see you next time. Thank you very much for coming, guys. I really appreciate it. And CG, if you're still there, thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate it. You know, it means a lot. You didn't have to do it. You know, every little helps, as they say. God, I'm probably going to get sued from Tesco's now. Anyway.